Hey y'all, real quick update. We go tomorrow, well, actually tonight in the middle of the night. We're gonna start heading down to Houston, um, for a doctor's appointment at MD Anderson. They are going to restage him. He's been through 4, or is it 5? Can't keep up with it. Cycles of chemo. No radiation thus far for his Ewing sarcoma, him being my son Sean, my 30-year-old son. He's doing pretty good. I mean, yeah, he's still paraplegic, but as far as reactions to chemo, it's been minimal. As far as negative reactions, he's doing great otherwise. The last time they staged him, which I don't know what stage he is, nobody has actually said what stage he is, but with a cancer like this, it's probably pretty hard to do that, because it's usually young children or young adults, like teenagers, that get this, and my son is 30. That makes him a rare Pokemon. A super rare Pokemon, like I always told him he was anyway. But we're going to be restaged tomorrow. Earliest appointment is at 6:30, which it takes 4.5 hours roughly to drive down to Houston from where we are. So we're getting up in the middle of the night and driving to Houston. Yay, get to go to bed early. Boo, gotta get up early. Right now he's with his PT person, so I had to run an errand. I was going to mail off his Social Security disability paperwork, but it's Memorial Day. Post office is closed. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Couldn't be because my brain's tired. No, couldn't be. Anyway, but he's doing good. The last time he got scanned was what lesions and tumors he had gone. They're gone. So he is responding, I believe they said, remarkably to the chemo. So yay. But of course you got to finish the whole 10 cycle treatment for, to be sure. But they're going to restage him and see what happens. And then of course, after it's all said and done, the whole 10 cycles, I don't know how often he'll have to be checked, for recurrence. And considering it's a fast-moving cancer, I would think fairly often. Because I think from appearance to death is like less than a year. And we found out he had a fairly significant one in February during Snowmageddon. So anyway, yeah, I know I say anyway all the time, and I get that from my dad. He does that too. So I'm sitting in my car enjoying this light rain, although actually it's stopped. Yeah, my windshield's clear. I wonder, where's the thingy? Ooh, more light. Let there be more light. Because it's always better. Ooh, my hair makes me look bald. Let there be less light. I look kind of bald anyway. I don't care, but really, just my hair don't want to do nothing. It's either going to lay flat or it's going to curl up like a permanent. Doesn't matter. It's just hair. Let's see, what else can I tell you? His room sprung a leak with all this rain. I'm going to prop you in my steering wheel cover. His room sprung a leak and it was leaking water all into the floor. We got some stuff called Great Stuff and filled in cracks, and then I got some Flex Seal paste. My sister ordered it offline and online, whatever. and I put that over the Great Stuff. The Great Stuff is spray expanding foam, like insulation sort of stuff. I just filled in holes. And then I put the Flex Seal paste over it. We'll see if that keeps the rain out. Because for some reason, some dummy, when they poured that concrete that runs up to his room, it curves down. Well, water, hello, down into the ramp. Anyway, we're working on that. If the Flex Seal paste, I think the Flex Seal paste will work. It just, I don't know if I had enough. If I did, I had just enough. And I may later go over it. I've got some Flex Seal liquid, which is kind of like paint in a way. It's a little thicker than paint, a little more viscous, but I may go over where the paste has now cured and just completely seal it in even more. It certainly couldn't hurt, I'm sure. And then, of course, then his window unit went out because he doesn't have a HVAC vent, central heat and air vent in his room. Nor does Brandon. Heck, I only have one, and I don't even know that it works all the time. But anyway, he's got a window unit in his room instead. Of course, it died because it can go wrong, so it's going to go wrong. But we're going to take one from another window that doesn't need it and put it in his room. Provided somebody doesn't pitch a fit. And I don't mean me or Sean or Brandon. Because, I'm dealing with adult-sized children also. But we'll see. It's going to happen. They may not like it. They don't have to like it. Pardon me. That was it. You don't need to watch that. Of course, now it'll make me sneeze. Sean, of course, has to go with me tonight, middle of the night, to Houston. I'm making Brandon go with me, too. I'm hoping MD Anderson will let him in. So that he don't have to spend the whole day in the car, because it will take all day, and then we're driving home. The last appointment is at 2 o'clock. I think that's for the PT scan, or CT scan, or whatever scan. I really don't know what all. I know the first thing we're doing is labs at 6:30 in the friggin' morning. Whatever we got to do, man. Whatever we got to do. Have a nice day. Excuse me. I think that's all I need to tell you right now. Trying to think. Well, if there's more, I'll update again. Okay. Bye. Oh, wait. He got a little bit of feeling back just above the knee on his left leg, which it hadn't been that low. It was considerably higher. And he can feel sensations on his heel of that same leg. I think it's starting to come back very slowly. We'll see how it goes, but any feeling is great. It would be nice if I hate to say this, but it would be simpler if he could use the bathroom like a normal, regular person, instead of having to have his diaper changed by his mom. I know it's got to be humiliating. It's kind of funny at times. Things happen with the body. So we look at each other and we're like, this is kind of gross and kind of weird and kind of strange because you're my mom and I'm you're my son, and yeah. Human body is weird. It's awesome, but it's weird.